Welcome to the Raw Review, people. March 11th, 2013. I was clearly screwed out of my three-time, or I guess it would have been, give myself a little too less credit. It would have been 4 times. Anyways, I've had a migraine from hell all day, so I blame that on the fact that my tout didn't get played. But I do take pride in being the only person in the world when they don't show a tout of me. People are shocked. It should be the other way around, but whatever. But no, let's get right into the show. The show started off with Paul Bearer, a thing of his career, as it should have. Paul Bearer, awesome. Taker comes out, and Taker comes out, and he comes out to the ring, and like the urn thing is there. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys are smart. The urn is there, and Undertaker does the whole tribute thing, and it has in memory of Paul Bearer up on the screen, and then and then CM Punk's music hit, and I said, damn. So Punk comes out, and he starts talking, and, Taker obviously is pissed, and he's just like, hey, I'm out here, to give my sincere condolences for your loss at WrestleMania. And I'm like, oh, Punkster. Punkster's going hammer time. So then they had that back and forth for a while. CM Punk, Taker obviously doesn't say anything. But CM Punk just goes at him about he's going to lose WrestleMania and this and that and this and that. And then apparently on the WWE app, oh my gosh, Kane ended up attacking CM Punk, obviously, connected to the Paul Bearer storyline. And he goes for a choke slam off the ramp. CM Punk escapes, and Kane just run around pissed. Then we got Big Show versus Seth Rollins, kind of. We got it announced. We got the entrances, and shortly thereafter, maybe 45 seconds in, the Shield ends up attacking the Big Show. So this match never technically happened. Roman Reigns hits a big spear on him. They actually get him up for the triple power bomb. That was pretty awesome. So that was that segment. I was excited to see Rollins do some stuff, but yeah, it's all right. Then you get Punk and Vicky backstage. He's just like, Kane's crazy. Do you see what's going on here? So then at that point, she's like pissed. Like, you disrespected Paul Bearer. So tonight you'll face Kane in a no disqualification match. And I was like, oh, snap. And then we got Dolph versus Daniel Bryan. This match came about because of on SmackDown, something happened. I think AJ got water thrown on her. Right. So then Daniel Bryan was making fun of her, so Dolph's going to avenge her. He does. Dolph gets the win in a pretty good match. I mean, it's Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan. Like, they're going to have a good match. Let's not all act surprised. And then we get Tensai and Brodus Clay coming out, and all of a sudden, Fandango comes out, and Tensai can't pronounce his name. He's like, I want Naomi to say it. And she was about to say it. She's like, she was feeling it. Then Tensai won't let her. And then Fandango blames Tensai for us not getting to see his debut. So screw you, Tensai. Then we get the Rhodes Scholars versus the New Age Outlaws. Oh my gosh. The Rhodes Scholars promo before this match started, to me, was hilarious. They come out and they do pretty much the whole, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all, that whole thing. But they do it, as Damien Sandow said, they do it the proper way. So they just like go through and articulate everything and just make it. I loved it. Then the New Age Outlaws come out. They do the actual thing. Match goes on for a little bit. Cody Rhodes started getting advantage, but then Brock Lesnar's music hit. Oh yeah. So he comes out, and I mean, I didn't see this coming at all. I can't say I knew this was gonna happen, but I should have, because New Age Outlaws versus Rhodes Scholars was the 1 hour main event, and normally, you should have suspected something was gonna happen, which I thought, but I didn't. And then I let it go. I was like, oh, maybe they're just giving their New Age Outlaws a thing. Whatever, that's fine. But Brock comes out, and he F5s both New Age Outlaws. Paul Heyman gets the mic and says, Brock Lesnar will face Triple H at WrestleMania if we get to make the stipulations, but we will not tell you the stipulations until Triple H signs the contract. So Triple H, are you going to go blind into this match with Brock Lesnar, or are you going to say no and disappoint the fans? I loved this. I thought it was awesome. They leave. Then we get Kofi Kingston versus Mark Henry. Kofi. Stupid. Mark Henry gets the win. He catches Kofi. World's Strongest Slam. And then backstage you got Cody talking to Caitlyn. Cody's still doing this whole trying to get with Caitlyn thing, apparently. It's like, whatevs. And then what's it called? Then Damien Sandow shows up and he's like, "Oh, I'm a little parched," and he steals the water from Caitlyn. Cody Rhodes is trying to get with Caitlyn, but at the same time, it can't happen because Damien Sandow's not gonna let it happen. Um, but then what am I saying? What's this freaking? Oh, and then they're talking and they're like, "I found some new women," and I was like, "Uh oh, what's gonna happen here?" And then all of a sudden, the Bella Twins come back. I marked out. I don't give a shit. The Bella Twins, baby. Bella Twins are back, looking hot. Twin Magic returns. And then we get Ryback versus Heath Slater. Please. Ryback gets the win, obviously. And then 3MB starts attacking. Mark Henry comes out, and Ryback and Mark Henry have a little back and forth of who can do what better and all this stuff. And I was so excited because I'm like, okay, good. This is the kind of like mid card, lower card WrestleMania. Well, it wouldn't normally be a lower card, but compared to what else is on WrestleMania, it would be. This is the kind of match I'm looking for at WrestleMania, and I was excited. Later in the night, they announced that this match is happening on SmackDown this week. No, I was so pissed at that. I was pissed. So at the time, I felt good about this, but it's stupid. Then we get Del Rio versus Cesaro. Del Rio ends up winning with the armbar. It was an okay match. It's when you know what's going to happen in every match, it kind of loses its luster after a while. And then because neither of them were appearing tonight, we get a Rock Cena like video package, which to be fair was a pretty cool video package. But it was just weird that I knew the Rock wasn't going to be there because he's at the GI. I think he's at the GI Joe premiere if I'm whatever. But I'm surprised Cena didn't come out and play his normal Cena role. The Rock's not here. Look at me. But whatever. It wasn't a bad video. I thought it was cool. And then we get Orton and Sheamus versus the Rhodes Scholars. Randy Orton, what the heck are you doing? Stop associating with Sheamus. You're making us look stupid. But Orton and Sheamus get the win, obviously. Jerry Lawler or Michael, I don't remember if it was Michael Cole, referred to them as the Celtic Vipers. Don't make me come to your house and beat the shit out of you, Michael Cole. Don't ever say that again. Randy Orton is not associated with Sheamus. So it's looking like more than likely. What I was hoping for was a Randy Orton heel turn here, and then he would fight Sheamus, but no. Of course not. And then the Shield attacks him on the WWE app. So stupid. And then we get Jericho, Wade, and The Miz, Wade Barrett, of course, and The Miz out for highlight reel. And they're talking about the Intercontinental title and movies and this and that. And that Thy Maddox. And this whole segment, Jerry Lawler, Michael Cole are just like, let's go to commercial. Let's go to commercial. This is stupid. 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 But so and he ends up saying that Jericho and The Miz would have a match right now. The winner would face Wade Barrett next week for the IC title. So they end up having that match. Barrett interferes and causes both, or he just attacks both of them. So next week we will get a triple threat match, I think, for the title. I'm pretty sure that's what they said. On Raw. Why not just do it at WrestleMania? What the hell? I don't know what's going on. And then we got Sin Cara versus Jack Swagger. They showed the Del Rio and Ricardo thing from SmackDown where they dress up like I thought that was funny. It was corny as hell, but I laughed. Jack Swagger squashes Sin Cara as he should. Jack Swagger's America is coming. But then Del Rio runs out because he was beating on him too much, and he puts the arm breaker on him, but then Swagger wiggles his way out and gets out of there. As he should have. And then we get to the main event. I don't know. It was better than what it originally sounded like. I'm just thinking of the main event segments the past 3 or 4 weeks. I'm like, Punk versus those guys to see who faces Taker. Then Taker came out, and there was Cena versus Punk, and I'm just like, Punk versus Kane just doesn't have that ring. But I guess given the circumstances, it was okay. Punk and Kane in a no disqualification match. They go back and forth for a long time. And unlike John Cena or anybody, I guess it's different because CM Punk's a heel, but still, he's a really big star. And what happened was, towards the end of the match, Undertaker caused a distraction. Kane caught Punk not paying attention. Choke slam for the win. That makes sense. It doesn't make Punk look bad because he was caught off guard. He got, This is how every Dolph Ziggler and or Cena match ends, because Dolph has all these guys helping him and then he still loses, and the same thing with Cena, but the opposite. It's like, oh my gosh. So I was totally cool with this. And then Undertaker's music keeps playing. He comes out. They were, it got interrupted the first time, so he drops down to the knee and does the whole thing. Kane does it from inside the ring, and then Punk goes from behind. Punk goes from behind and hits Kane with the urn over and over and over again. And Undertaker starts sprinting to the ring, and then Punk rolls out and leaves. Undertaker gets all bitty. Oh, I can't wait for this match. I love this storyline. I'm just saying I love this storyline because normally the storyline is I want to end the streak. And obviously, see, that's part of it too, CM Punk, whatever. But the fact that, and that would be totally cool. I mean, it's Undertaker. If they would have done that again this year, that's totally fine. But the fact that they're adding layers to it, like it's getting almost personal to where, CM Punk's like attacking him with the urn, he's attacking his brother, and he's ruining the, ceremony for Paul Bearer. It's like it's more than just the typical, I don't like you. Oh, really? I don't like you either. You've won 20 times in a row. I'm gonna win. I'm just hell. But I was cool with it. I like it. So yeah. Hey, hey, hey. All I'm saying is this. That was Raw. It was definitely not the best Raw. There was definitely some high moments where I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. But no Rock, no Triple H, no Cena, even. It's like, whatever. Hopefully next week's is better. It wasn't like I suffered through this, but it definitely was not their best effort. But it happens. So yeah, I will talk to you guys probably during the week. Let's be honest. I post Q&As like a son of a bitch now. So that was Raw. Let me know what you guys thought down below. Subscribe, like this video, and I will see you guys later. If for the hundreds and hundreds of Tree of Worship subscribers, I will see you when I see you.